I am Jason, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Historically Marked. This is one from the National Road series. I am in Cumberland County, Illinois, on the west end of Greenup, which is the county seat. And I'm standing in front of a bridge, which is actually a replica of an old bridge that once carried hundreds of passengers a day, be it tractors, stagecoach, cars, trucks, you name it. Well, this bridge behind me was restored in 2001, and it took a lot of work, and I'll show you some of the pictures in a sec. But there's a marker here on this platform that I'm standing on, and I don't know how many people visit this place, but for National Road enthusiasts, it's definitely a must-see because, yes, is that awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and check out some things, and we'll see you go from there. Here is the marker. Now, close to the platform, there is a sheltered area, which is like kind of a three-way marker, and here it talks about the old to new bridges over the Embarras River. And I'll have a close-up on that. Here are the pictures that detail the construction of the bridge. The current one, not the old one. And here is a timeline history of the National Road, and that, of course, is where George Washington, Lincoln, and Lewis and Clark are mentioned. All right, so here's the bridge. I'm going to go ahead and take a walk on it. It is one lane, so for anybody who's traveling on it, definitely look ahead of you and see who's coming. So come walk with me. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little close-up of that sign, which is National Road Art and Architecture Site. And down here, here's a view of the Embarras River looking south, and that road over there is the current Highway 40. Oh man, take a look at that. And there is a lot of graffiti here, and oh, there's a car. All right, so I'm literally walking on the road of this bridge. I know it's a little dark, but it's a one-lane road, and of course, not many people travel on this road anyway. I guess I imagine tourists mostly, maybe locals. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. That, I mean, the smell of it, and like I said, it's brand new. It was built in 2001. And it definitely smells like a hardware store. A lot of lumber, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm on the east part of the bridge, and there's no marker on this side, but I was like, well, you know, maybe there might be one, maybe there isn't. But it's kind of cool out in the country. I'm under an old bridge. Well, it's actually been around for almost 20 years now, but it's a replica. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the other side. And as you can see, there's plenty of graffiti. And I guess somebody was drinking a margarita, you know what I mean, a Cayman margarita. So, I mean, apparently the locals and the people who put up the bridge, National Road Association, they don't seem to mind. Actually, here's a shot of the Embarras River. That is looking north, by the way. It's a little dry. The town of Greenup takes its name from William Greenup, who was the Illinois superintendent of the National Road during the 19th century. And so, yeah, I mean, it goes without saying, that's cool. They named this town after him. But this small town, which is off the Interstate 70 and Highway 40, does have some history. It does take pride, and there's a lot of historic stuff to see on this main street. So I'm going to go ahead and show you around for a little bit, shall we? Now this here is the historic Greenup Depot. And I don't know if you can see the sign, but it says, Indianapolis is 118 miles, which is that way. And then St. Louis is that way, and it's 124 miles. Oh my. But they have beautifully restored it. And as this clock tower says, established 1834. And here is one of those interpretive markers that one of many that was placed on the National Road here in Illinois, a lot of these signs. So here's one that talks mostly about its connection with a railway. Yes, I know Henry Ford did not invent the automobile. So while I'm here, I might as well check out an old marker here, just not too far from the depot. This one was erected in 1915, and it was to be like a memorial of the Barbour Inn, which was the first hotel built here in 1831. Now over here is the Cumberland County Historic and Genealogical Museum. It's closed today, but so I kind of went on a bad day, but here's a little nice look of the building, which was once a hotel, and I will get to that in just a shortly second. Now I'm looking east, and this is the historic district, the main street of Greenup, Illinois, and as you can see, I'm crossing it. And here is another piece of history. This was once a Carnegie library, but it's now the Cumberland County Historical Society's Military Museum, and it's got one of those historic National Road art and architecture site. And unfortunately this place is closed as well, but hey, it is what it is. And unfortunately I did not find any markers or plaques anywhere on Main Street, but hey, I mean, it's really cool. It's like small town Americana. There's an American Legion, there's a cafe, a few empty storefronts, a lot of American flags. That's pretty much it. So really, I mean, that's pretty much all I had to show you. I don't know if there's much more to see. I'm sure locals, if there are any around here, would probably argue with that. They're like, well, let me take you to this place where so-and-so once visited. Okay, maybe that's the case. They can show me if they want.